Now, is it better for me to double fist it, or should I do one udder at a time? I am a beginner. Keep that in mind.
I think you should do one at a time.
And did I really just say double fist it with an udder? I really did. Okay, I'm going to try one at a time. Okay. That way I can use the mic.
Okay, start from the top.
Okay.
If you can.
What the heck is happening?
It's hard. It took me about a week to learn.
Wow. Oh my God.
All right, with the magic of TV, why don't you get back down there and show me what?
Okay, sugar.
I'm on to you. I am on to you. So not into it. Oh, look. What you looking at? Hey, goat. I apologize to every goat farmer out there that thinks.
And every ex-boyfriend.
Maybe she could milk a goat because it didn't work well.
Oh, Mark. No, he didn't say that. It's 6:35.
Wow.
Right?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, yo. Man, I have to do this shout out. Okay? Now, I've been fucking with YouTube since about 2006, 2007. Alright? I've had so many different accounts, and YouTube has removed so many different accounts. But I used to do video blogs, and I would put a GoPro on my head, and I would get out with my dog, and we'll go take road trips and go to dog parks, go to different gardens, do different things, and I post those videos. Or if I just hung around the house, different topics will trigger, a conversation in my head, and I'll go and record it and post those videos. And I used to post like 4 or 5 videos in a day, and they'd be short videos, 10, 15-minute videos, and I was getting hundreds of views on them. I was killing it. And this is the time when there was a lot of other bloggers, and they were on that conscious movement. They were on that Hotep movement. They were beefing with each other, and I had to leave a lot of them alone. I was like, man. But there was a lot of holistic bloggers, a lot of folks into gyms, healing you, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of motivation and things like that. But it started falling off, man. People start beefing with other people, and it's crazy. Now, during this time, I came across this young man right here, Crank Lucas. Now, he's missing some content because I do believe that I was watching him more than 9 years ago. Okay? It's like 10 years from now, it's 2015. So it's like, man, I had to have been, he had to have put out more content, you know what I'm saying, than what he has on his channel. Because these videos, I've seen these videos that he has right here. But, it's like, I don't have the greatest memory, so it is what it is. He did a lot of skits. He's impersonated a lot of people on these skits. These uncle, you know what I'm saying, him doing his uncle and shit like that. It's funny as hell. But Crank Lucas is so fucking talented. This brother here has taken every form of rap and made it his own. He's taken every form of rap and showed his viewers that, it was something. It's like he's like, rappers be doing this, rappers be doing that, engineers be doing this, engineers be doing that. It's like, what rappers be talking about when they ain't talking about nothing? You know what I'm saying? So all these videos it's like he's taking the time to write down the coldest bars. The coldest bars you'll ever hear. That you'll ever hear. You know what I'm saying? It's like before, I was watching him before he put out an album. Before he put out his first album. I want to say that because I remember I was like, does this guy have an album out? Does he have an album out? And I was like, maybe he got an album, but it's on another platform, maybe. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't see any albums. You know what I mean? So check this out. Let's go to these releases. They don't have dates on them. But look at all this. Look at this catalog. I know these things have like maybe 1 or 2 videos in the section, but it's like, man, when you talk about diversity, when you talk about all these different styles, when you talk about all these bars, because he has original work. This man has been putting in work. It's like so what that you know, his videos go back 9 years. He's put in at least 30 years worth of work. 30 years worth of a catalog. You know what I'm saying? I bet he's got more. When I say 30 years, it's like shit that hasn't been released. I bet this man got a whole safe full of copyrighted music and lyrics, you know what I'm saying, of his own. Yeah, I mean, it's like if he stopped right now, he would be able, I bet he has so much unreleased music that all he has to do is, you know, kind of fine tune it just a little bit and it'll still go hard. You know what I'm saying? He's been able to duplicate every style of hip hop that has been out. I'm talking about that has been out. And if you don't believe me, challenge me. Challenge my memory. Challenge my memory. All these different styles from conscious rap to mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? He's duplicated it. And he's added his own flavor to it. Made each of these genres, all these genres, he's made it his own. Even though he's letting us know that this is the shit that other people's doing. You know what I'm saying? These are the levels of hip hop. You know what I mean? For the good or for the bad. These are the levels of hip hop. Now, KRS-One, that's a bad man. That's a bad man. And his knowledge on hip hop is, I want to say exquisite. I know it really fits, but it's like, man, it's on another level of IQ. And so Crank Lucas, I have to put him up there on a pedestal like that as well. Because it's hard for me to think that out of all the music that he's created, out of all the bars that he's written, you know what I'm saying? When someone says, I got bars for days, yo, you need to check them. You know what I'm saying? And do a fact check on them. Check their receipts, as they say nowadays. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, it's a timeless thing to say the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? And like I say, this man not only put out music, but he's written, produced, and directed short films, skits, sketches, whatever you want to call them. He's worked with people. He's put people on so they could springboard off of, the projects that they worked on. This man deserves his roses, his flowers, as they say nowadays as well. Well, they've been saying it for about the last 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? People deserve their roses, their flowers. Shout out to Nori, over in EFN, over at Drink Champs. for helping us put that out. And there's been some other people that started it before Nori. I just forget who they was. But for everyone who want to congratulate, give big ups to people while they're still alive. You know what I'm saying? Because think of all the people that don't get their just due. They don't get the credit that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And people, of these generations don't know these pioneers. They don't know the underground folks. They don't know the underrated. They don't know these folks that have paved the ways. They don't know these folks who are heroes to many, but known by only a few. You know what I'm saying? So Crank Lucas has his own genre. He created his own lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think of all the impressionists, you know what I'm saying, in the comedy industry, in the comedy field of entertainment. Well, Crank Lucas would be at the top of any list of impressionists. You know what I'm saying? He has done so many artists. You know what I'm saying? He's rapped in the style of so many artists. And he's crushed it. He's crushed it. If you look in his catalog of videos, in the style, you'll find a video where your favorite rap artist, he's rapped in their style and made his rap a whole lot better than what they have put out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm pretty sure he's done what's that Drake? That bling, what is it? That highlight bling or whatever the fuck. I got the beat in my head and I could see that silly ass dance he does in the music video. Wouldn't that highlight bling? And da 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 da. Oh man. Hit me up when you need my love. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he's done an impression of that. You know what I'm saying? And his comedy. Yo, okay. You remember that movie with Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis, and Tracy Morgan is like, let me interrogate him. And he goes in there, and the comedy that comes from him and impersonating all these different movies, you know what I mean? And then he's talking with Bruce Willis, and he's like, that's my homage. That's my homage. You know what I'm saying? Just the comedy that comes from it. And Bruce Willis is like, it's homage. You know what I'm saying? But Crank Lucas, yo, he's on that level of comedy and higher. Yo, when you think about these comedians that are out there, you know what I'm saying? That are impersonating other people especially. Yo, I don't think they met Crank Lucas. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of these things where I'm glad that Crank Lucas has, I want to say, stayed independent, because the industry would take his gifted talents and they'll say, we like it, but, and then they fuck up everything. All the shit that he was born with, they would just fuck it up. And for him to have had this long ass career, I can only say that he stayed independent and he grinded and grinded and grinded. And like they say, a job really isn't a job if you enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I was watching this interview with with Questlove and Trevor Noah. And Trevor asked Quest, he was like, so how does, a band like The Roots, how do y'all stay together for so long, and how do y'all have this longevity? And Amir says he used to answer it in a different way, but nowadays the answer that he has is that you just put one foot in front of the other and you just make it to your performances or your engagements. I mean, not engagements, but engagements. I think it's engagement. Anyway, let me use a word that I know. You make it to all your dates. You go to work. You know what I'm saying? You keep your word and you show up and you show out. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your nerves is like. It don't matter what your health conditions are like. You know what I'm saying? When you say you're going to do it, you do it. And when your whole crew is on that wavelength, is vibing like that, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody's going to give their all, they're going to show up. You know what I'm saying? And as the appointed leader of such organization, of such a collab with other people, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say, a group or whatever, when they trust you to keep everybody else in check, and they don't mind that you keep them in check, because trust me, man, it is so easy sometimes to just fall in line. You know what I mean? What outfit are we gonna wear? I don't know, let me think of something. Then, well, I'll be over here, sipping on some coffee or a fucking 40 or whatever the fuck, whatever, a person is having, tickle their fancy. But somebody else is doing the hard work. The person who's producing, they got to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? They got to come up with the finances. They got to come up with the ideas that other people don't have to come up with. You know what I mean? So it's like with Crank Lucas, man, you're going to get all that from him. And I've given him at least 2 or 3 other shout-outs before from my other channels that are no longer here. So I can't show you the receipts on that. But all I can say is, I'm not saying it just to be saying this shit. I left Crank Lucas a message. And in that message, I was letting him know that there was a time when I used to watch him like non-stop. You know what I'm saying? Every time that I seen a new video, I was watching it. And then boom, I had to stop for reasons, for personal reasons. And a lot of time would pass. And I'd come back, to the internet, to YouTube. And then something will remind me of his work, and then I'll look him up. You know what I'm saying? And if I forget his name, I look up what type of work, and use words to try to find him. And boom, I'll find him. Then I'll watch for a while. And then boom, something else will interrupt the groove. And then, it's like I come back. So each time I come back to his entertainment, to be entertained by him, no, fuck it. When I come back to YouTube and I find him, you know what I'm saying? I was able to give him a shout out video. You know what I mean? And I know he's not going to remember, me and my channels. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm a small timer on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that. I don't appreciate YouTube fucking with me whenever they do. It's like, man, I'm too small of a YouTuber for you to be fucking with. And people, for the shit that you fucking with me for, you got way more people doing it. So go fuck with them. But no, you don't want to fuck with them because they generating money. They're getting hundreds and 200s and 400 views, so they're collecting revenue. So you don't want to fuck with them, but you fuck with me. And I digress. Woosah. So anyway, it's the point that I want whoever's watching me to watch him. And if you really fuck with me, you'll know that in my videos, I try to tell you and I try to remind you that when you watch my videos, I need you to walk away with a peace of mind, with a seed planted that's going to help you grow in some type of way. Now, the seed, this Crank Lucas seed, is going to take you down so many levels. It's going to take you to so many levels of entertainment. It is. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. I don't want you to gamble. You know what I'm saying? But best believe you can take it to the bank and it's not going to bounce. You know what I'm saying? The check won't bounce. You will be entertained by this young man here. And he's looking a whole lot healthier. He has lost weight. He's slimmed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you know what comes with good health is the energy. The energy. I know he's got a lot more energy to burn. You know what I'm saying? For him to do, you know, more work. You know what I'm saying? He's got air in his lungs. So best believe he's gonna keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna keep this going. I can only believe that he's going on tours. You know what I'm saying? Not just nationwide, worldwide. Because YouTube is a beast. Is a hell of a machine. You know what I'm saying? It's a global machine. You know what I mean? Damn near everybody posts their shit on YouTube. No matter how big they are in the entertainment industry out there. You know what I'm saying? Outside of YouTube, they're going to post their shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So for him to have, I want to say started, no, I don't think he even started on YouTube. I think he started on like other places like MySpace and like when Facebook first came out and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Them other, you know, sites that was more popular, you know what I'm saying, before YouTube came into existence. I think YouTube came into existence like 2003, maybe even 2002, and it could have been 2005. You know what I'm saying? When I look at whenever YouTube came in, I was like, damn, I started around that time. Maybe a year or two, or maybe 3 years after YouTube started. And if I knew then what I knew now, shit, I would have been crazy to have. I voluntarily closed down a channel that was creating traffic just because I didn't want my family member to think that I was talking about our personal business. Oh, if I'd had the balls, just be like, fuck him. I know I ain't talking about us. Shit, you want to fight? This ain't about me. This is about Crank Lucas. And I ain't forgot that. And I ain't doing shameless plugs. But this is to show you that the same fire that a lot of us have as content creators. We do what we do and we follow our own formulas. And we are confident in what the fuck we do. We don't allow people to interfere with our flow. Sometimes we make some fucked up decisions, but we bounce back because we know we got something. This young man right here, he has his own blueprint. I know that he's had some mentors. I know he's had some good folks in his ear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that he has, you know, a list of folks that he can be like, yo, if it wasn't for this person, yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he gives a shout out to folks that motivated him in his life. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, can't take any credit from him. He's the man that put in the work, regardless. So please, come check out Crank Lucas and his channel and his content. Go to his social sites, his other social medias. You know, he's got 3 more links. He's got about four links. And man, I'm not grimacing out of hate or nothing like that, but I want my .com. I've been wanting my .com, you know, for a while now, but it's my fault for not really putting in the work to really do it. And so whenever I go, it's at myself. It's like when I point my finger at somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's lightweight because I got 3 fingers and a thumb pointing back at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could have a podreysmurf.com, and it's just a reminder that I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I watched a video on branding and trademarks and getting them, you know what I'm saying, and owning my own shit, and it's like, oh, I'm so fucking lazy. But when I see people like Crank Lucas, it makes me so happy for them, because they don't have to go through the feelings that I'm going through. They might have at one point in time, but not right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy for them. I love motivational stories. It's like when I watch America's Got Talent or, you know, talent shows like that, I'm looking at people that started with an idea, that started with, you know, the smallest of light, the smallest of fires, and they've burnt the roof off the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? With every breath they've taken, they've just added fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so goddamn happy for them. I truly am. And please, if you're watching this, come check out Crank Lucas. Alright? And show him all the love that you can possibly show an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? A melanated person. You know what I mean? But despite all descriptions, he's a man. He bleeds like we bleed. He has feelings like we have. You know what I'm saying? He's a man. Don't call him a black man. He's a man. Oh, I hate that black person shit, black people shit. He's a man. Don't call him an African American. He's a man. No matter what is look, he's light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's running through his DNA? Don't call him nothing that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's a man. That's what you can see. And that's the vibe you're gonna get from him. You know what I'm saying? He's a people. He's a man. He's a person. Let me end this video because I can go on and on and on. My bad. I was thinking of a whole list of shit to say. But anyway, go check him out. Please. And on that note, I'm out of here. You have a good day. You have a good night. You have a good morning. Peace.